Alright, let's be real. Most people suck at sports betting. No offense. They get a little hot streak and they think they're the next Warren Buffett of betting. And then boom, they lose it all on a half-court buzzer beater. Trust me, I've been there. They think they're gonna make it big with some crazy parlay, and instead they're just funding their sportsbook's next office party. But look, here's the thing. While most people are out here gambling and losing, there's a small group of people who are actually making real, consistent money from sports betting. And I'm not talking about the fake Instagram gurus who rent out a Lamborghini, flex it to their followers, and say that they win every bet. I'm talking about a few people who figured out how to treat sports betting like an investment, and I'm one of them. See, I've been in this game for years. I've seen the good, the bad, and the how did I just lose to a team down 30 in the fourth quarter? But I've also helped thousands of people transform their betting, turning losing bettors into long-term, disciplined, profitable ones. I've had clients like Roro who went from blowing his paycheck on reckless bets to now making over $50,000 in just 1 month. Then there's Alex. He started with $10,000. He used my system and is now making a consistent 6 figures. And Logan, the guy couldn't stop chasing losses, but yet somehow he went from a $2,000 bankroll to over $10,000 in just 90 days. So if you're tired of feeling like a sportsbook ATM, I'm about to show you how to actually make real money the right way. In this video, I'm going to walk you through why most sports bettors lose and how the odds are stacked against them. The mindset shift that you need to actually make money. My exact proven strategy. The same one I use to make my bets and help my clients win. The tools and the same systems that I use. And the biggest mistakes to avoid so you don't end up broke and blaming bad luck. If you stick around to the end, I'll show you exactly how you can join my private community where I share my personal picks, advanced strategies, and basically give you the cheat code to actually making money in sports betting. All right, let's talk about why most people lose money betting on sports. Spoiler alert, it's not because they don't know sports. It's because they bet emotionally. They bet on their favorite teams, they chase losses, and they fall for the hype. They get caught up in the thrill, and these sports books know this. They know that the average bettor is here just for a good time, so they set lines that prey on your emotions. But the ones who win, they don't play that game. They don't chase, they don't bet based on gut feeling. They have a strategy, and they bet with discipline. They treat their bankroll like an investment because that's exactly what it is. If you want to make money from sports betting, you need to stop thinking like a gambler and start thinking like an investor. And here's what I mean. Every single bet that you place is an investment, not a lottery ticket. You never risk more than a small percentage of your bankroll on a single bet. You focus on the long-term game. You're not trying to get rich quick off of one play. This is the exact shift that turned Roro, Logan, and Alex into long-term profitable bettors. And it's how I've helped over 4,500 clients get real consistent results without the hype. All right, so how do I actually make my money from sports betting? Data and discipline. It's as simple as that. I don't guess. I don't bet because I like a team. I use a data-driven system that I've refined over the last few years. And here's exactly how it works. Step 1, I track historical trends, but not just any trends. I'm talking about ones with a 70% win rate over a 50+ data set. Step 2, I set insanely strict filters. So I'm not guessing, there's no hype behind these plays, and it's only high probability picks. Step 3, I use proper bankroll management. I'm never risking more than 5% of my bankroll on one play. Step 4, I track every single bet religiously. So I'm measuring performance as needed. Again, the same way that you would with any other business. And the best part, I make this system available to my private community. So you don't have to guess. All you're doing is just plugging and playing the plays that I tell you to take. I'm not just picking random teams and praying for the best. I use Insight. It's my own software that automatically tracks these trends, my performance, it even finds picks for me. So if you want to know the teams that are dominating as underdogs, I have that. Do you want to know which teams are actually profitable long-term and which trends are profitable long-term? I have that. My system takes the guesswork out of the game. And again, I share all of my plays every single day to my private community. But even if you have a proven strategy, you can still lose if you make these mistakes. If you're betting on too many games, that's a huge red flag. You need to be focusing on quality over quantity. For me, I'm only placing 1 to 4 picks a day, and that's it. You never should be chasing a loss. So if you lose a bet, you move on. You stick to the plan. A lot of people, whenever they lose a bet early in the day, they'll try and place a bet later on in the day to make up for that loss. And then you lose even more. Instead, stick to the plan, move on from that loss, learn what you could have done differently, and adapt later on. Stop betting emotionally. Never bet on your favorite team. Or if you're going to a sporting event, it doesn't mean that you need to put money on that game. And never bet on hype. So just because the Super Bowl is happening doesn't mean that you need to put $100,000 on Chiefs money line. And if you ignore bankroll management, you are going to be finished before you even start. This is the difference between consistent profits and going broke. Look, you can keep losing money trying to figure it out on your own, or you can learn my exact system from someone who's actually already profitable. If you want to skip all the trial and error, let me help you. I have a private community where I share all of my bets every single day. We're working with 2,200 active clients, and they're all intelligent bettors. You'll get access to all of my bets every single day. You'll get direct support from me and my team, and you will get access to a group chat of 2,200 bettors who are already profitable doing what you want to do. Click the link in the description that takes you to a video breaking down my entire strategy for completely free. If you're ready to stop gambling and start investing, this is your chance. Subscribe to the channel, drop a like, and let's turn you into a profitable bettor.